Okay, everybody, over here everyone's used to seeing the cities. Well, Shad Avenue in Whitehall, and I just left and it was just finished the open house here at the Islam Center on Shad Avenue, 1988 Shad Avenue, very close to Mach Chunk Road. Trust me, Google Maps, you'll find it no problem. But without getting into the politics, without getting into personal opinion, I found out about this at the March to Support the Women's Rally, the rally to support the Women's March that was over in Bethlehem recently. No comment on traffic, but anyway. And like I said, I promise not to get into politics or personal opinion, but this is something I really wanted to cover because number one, it was something different for the magazine, all right? Number two, I wanted, my knowledge of religion is basically born and raised Roman Catholic, combination of agnosticism and base paganism for the past God knows how many years. So, you know, as a journalist and as a human being, I wanted to learn more about a different religion. Now, it was from 11 to 3, and we got here, I think, a little after 1. And I'll tell you what, the turnout for this was unbelievable and amazing. When I walked in, this place was packed. As you can tell from the photos, the amount of people that turned out for this, for their own reasons. You know, it seemed like most people actually came out to learn about Islam, learn about the center, and have a new experience and for knowledge. Now, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this because it's kind of difficult with the way the country is now. This was, overall, from my standpoint, the welcome atmosphere that everyone received and the gratitude that was shown for people who came out to this was truly amazing. Honestly, you walked in, you signed in, you were there a few people at a time. They had tour guides, right? And what the purpose of the tour guide was to give you a brief tour of the center. Now, one of the two main areas where everything was happening was the prayer center part of this. And out of respect, you took off your shoes. Out of respect for the mosque and the center, and you walked around. They had tables set up in there with people. The first one that I encountered was they went through different pages of the Quran. You were able and you were encouraged to ask any questions. All right. Honestly, I have zero knowledge of Islam. Zero, zip, nada, zilch. All right. So I walked in there pretty much ice cold on this one. But I asked them. The one gentleman was speaking about comparison of the Muslim religion and Christianity. And he pointed out how similar they were and the beliefs that I both shared. And I said, okay, I was curious. I said, okay, so what's the fundamental, what's the major differences between the two? And, I apologized to him. I said, I apologize. I know nothing about Islam. And he said, no. He said, that's a very good question. He was not giving an attitude. He was not giving a strange look like, what the hell, you don't know what differences? No. It was a very welcoming and open and honest atmosphere here, all right? Where these people wanted you to learn. These people weren't, everyone there wanted you to ask questions. I walked in there, of course, with the media badge, just kind of, okay, not to show, not to show off or anything, but okay, I have a magazine, do an article, basically out of respect, all right? And there was another question I asked at a different table where I said, okay, please forgive me, I know nothing about Islam. Why the different times for prayer during the day? 5 different times for prayer. Again, I was out, the response, the way I was treated was, with a straight, direct answer, no attitude, no looking down on me, no nothing, and I was given an honest answer. So anyway, this open house was a fantastic idea. The turnout from what I saw was truly amazing. It was truly beyond anything I could have expected. I believe I heard a couple people saying that they, volunteers and staff there, they couldn't believe how many people showed up for this. So, screw it. Remember one thing. Here's what I'm going to throw my own personal into it. All right. Remember one thing. And this actually ties into the event. All right. And the people I spoke with. We are all human beings. We are all people. Before our skin color, before our nationality, before what we believe, before our social and economic status, it's a political whatever. Whatever you want, I don't care. We're all born. Every one of us lives a life, and we try to do our best. At some point, our physical existence will come to an end. Period. And the best we can do, the best we can try for, hope for, is to help other people out along the way and leave something behind, whether it's a child, whether it's a book, a movie, that people will remember us by. We strive for immortality, so we achieve it. And the event, the people at the Islam Center, that is the overall reception, that is the overall feel, that is the overall belief that I received when I was there. Oh, by the way, I gotta tell you about the other half of it. Once you were done in the mosque, you were directed to go into another area. Now, the other area had 2 things. It had calligraphy, which I remember doing as a kid, and I didn't even realize still existed. And it had food. Basically, the food was set up in tables along the outside of a semicircle, and it was food from different countries. So I started off with the United States, hit Italy, okay, those I'm familiar with. Had sampled some from Africa, Palestine, and like 2 or 3 other different countries. So, and this was a true multicultural community. Thank you for your support. Thank you to our neighbors. Thank you to our community. Please take your time and learn about this event. I cannot stress and thank enough every single person who was involved with this. Every single person who made the time on a cold January Saturday, end of January Saturday, to make this happen. The reception that everyone received, the level of kindness and friendship that was genuinely given is some, for an event alone, let it, and people in general, is becoming something that very rare in our world. So thank to every single man, woman, and child involved in this to help make this happen. Thank you very much. I had beyond an excellent time there. Thank you for the patience in answering the questions for a newbie. Thank you for the excellent food, and thank you for the excellent experience. Now, I was informed they do this open house 2 times a year. If you have a chance, I don't care what you believe. As I said, born and raised Roman Catholic, combo agnostic, paganistic now. If you have a chance, please have one of their open houses, or look them up online and see what. They also have basically a school there for young children. I believe it was up until 4 or 5 years old. They have a Sunday school there. They are involved with a soup kitchen, so they reach out and try to help the community and help the homeless. They do different things to become involved in the community, and so definitely at one of their open houses, stop by, learn, open your mind, no matter what you may believe, and listen. I'm not saying convert to Islam, but you'd be surprised. There's a lot of similarities between that the various religions of this world have in common. Hey, maybe they could use volunteers for an event, for a soup kitchen or something. Hey, is there any way? I'm not a member, but is there any way I could help out? Thank you for everything you do. Like any other organization, church, religious establishment out there. So if you have a chance, stop by and learn. So, from Michael Phoenix, to the staff of the magazine, from Shadd Avenue in Whitehall, Pennsylvania, to the financial sponsors, thank you so much. Without you, nothing would have made it this far. To everyone who supports the magazine, thank you for your time, seriously. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. End of January, spring's coming, warmer temps are coming. Been a screwed up summer here in the valley, pretty much everywhere. Above all, stay safe.